Hi, welcome to this session in Mathematics Paper 1, but differently today, we're going to have that is Mathematics under Grade 9 category, which is supposed to be understood as Junior Secondary Leaving Examination. We're going to use a 2024 external Grade 9 exam by placing our focus, that is through Section B, where we're going to discuss different concepts that are going to contribute to how best a Grade 9 might be able to prepare adequately for an exam. And welcome to this platform for Sensor Academy. Ensure that you subscribe to this YouTube channel, and at least if you're watching this on our Facebook page or TikTok account, leave a comment and share the video. So let's begin. On question 1, we have that is the laws or rules of indices. So it says find the value of 4 to the power 3 divided by 4. So in this instance, we're now going to say solutions. So on question 1, it says 4 to the power 3 divided by 4. So if we can be able to observe, I want you to understand that when a number is raised to a certain power, that power is how many times that number is appearing. Implying, if we have that is a 2 to the power 3, this so much means this 2 is appearing 3 times. So this is going to be 2 times 2, then times 2. But you do not make a mistake by saying 2 times 3. It's going to be a different answer. So 2 times 2 is 4. 4 times 2, this one is going to give us that is an 8. So in this regard, we're now going to simply say, so 4 to the power 3, this means we're going to simply multiply 4 3 times by itself. So this means this is 4 multiplied by 4. Then we can say multiplied by 4. So in brackets, then over. So this division can be written as that is in form of this sign. Then we're going to say this is over 4. Or even if we don't put the brackets. So we can say a 4 and the 4 cancels equals to. So 4 times 4, the answer is now going to give us 16. So this is the correct answer. Or we can say 4 times 4, 16 times 4, 64. And then if we get 64, then we divide it by 4. 4 into 64, we're still going to get a 16. So that's the first answer on the first question. Then moving on to question 2, we're going to embrace the concept of matrices. A matrix is a rectangular arrangement of numbers, and numbers in a matrix are going to be called components or elements. So in this case, we have that is matrix B, which is written as that is 6, then negative 12, then 3, that is 9, then 0, then that is 3. So if we can be able to observe, it says on the first one, states the order of matrix B. A matrix is arranged in 2 ways. There is a row, then there is a column. So when we talk about the row, this is the arrangement of numbers in the same line, starting from the left going to the right. So if we have, let's say, 1, let's say we have a space here, then 2, another space, then 3. So this arrangement is what we can call a row. Then if we have that is 1, then we have 2, then we have 3. This arrangement is what we can call a column. So which means in this case on A, we're now going to say order is now going to be that is row multiplied by columns. And when it comes to finding the order, we only get to count the number of rows as well as the number of columns without actually having to multiply to get a real figure. So which means here we're not going to say how many rows do you have. So we're going to count 1, then 2, then 3. So it means we have 3 rows multiplied by how many columns? We have that is 6, 3, 0. It's the same line. So 1, then 2. So which means this is a 3 by 2 matrix. And then if this is, that is our A, moving on to our B. It says find 1/3 of B, which is 1/3 of matrix B. So we're going to write 1/3, then B. So we're going to bring down 1/3, then where there is B, we replace the actual matrix. So this is a 6, then negative 12, we close, then this is 3, then this is 9, then this is 0, then this is 3. So if we can be able to observe, if at all in front here there was just a 3, we would have used this 3 to multiply with every component inside the matrix. Now that it's in a fractional form, it simply means this number should be divided into every number in here. So we're going to say 1 times 6, so this is going to give us a 6 over 3. 1 times negative 12, so this is negative 12 over 3. Then 1 times 3, this is 3 over 3. 1 times 0, so this is 0 over 3. 1 times 9, this is 9 over 3. And this is 3 over 3. So therefore, the final answer is 3 into 6, it's a 2. 3 into 3, it's a 1. 3 into 0, it's a 0. 3 into negative 12, it's negative 4. Then we close. 3 into 9, it's a 3. Then 3 into 3, it's a 1. Having done that, it simply means we have simplified on question 2. I hope we are following and that this is currently boosting the confidence that may be needed, that is for an exam preparation. So then we move on to, that is question 3, which says solve the equation. So we have, that is 2x and then plus 4, which is equal to 2. So if we can be able to observe, we're going to collect like terms together. This is a number and then this is a number without a variable. So we can collect, that is this 4, or take it to the other side where it's going to have, that is an additive in this. So here we're going to say this is 2x equals to, here it's a 2, but when positive 4 crosses over the equal sign, it becomes, that is negative. Then this is going to be a 2x equals 2 minus 4. This one is going to be a negative 2. So divide by 2, you divide by 2 because of the equal sign. This 2 and that 2 cancels. So x equals 2 into negative 2. The answer is negative 1. So that is the correct answer for question 3. I hope that this is at least giving you the needed morale for an exam preparation. Then apart from this, we have question 4, which says f of x equals to 2x minus 2, then everything over 4. Then it now says find f of 11. So when something is written as f, open brackets, then x, this is going to be read as f of x, which means we are talking about the function of x. So in this regard, we are now going to say, here in the first place, x is the variable they are trying to use, which is being replaced here. Hence on x, there is a number, which is an 11. So 11 should be replaced on where x is. So if there was a 5, you put a 5 there. If there was a 4, you put a 4 here. So you say 2, open brackets, then 11 here, minus that is a 2, then everything over 4. So f of 11 equals to 2 times 11, this is going to be 22, minus that is a 2, everything over 4. So 22 minus 2, this one is going to give us a 20 over 4. And the final answer will be 4 here, 1, 4 there, this is going to give us a 5. So that is the correct answer on this one. So whenever functions are brought, or whenever such type of an equation or expression is brought in an exam, as you will be anticipating for this year's exam, be expectant that they are of course going to use a number. That number should be replaced on the variable inside the equation that has been given in the function. Then lastly we have, that is this one. So we have the cube root of 125 and then minus the square root of 9. So in this regard, so this, when we have this, so this is read as a cube root. So which means you're finding a number that you can multiply 3 times by itself in order to get 125. And then when we have this one is a square root. So this is a square root. So if this is a square root, we are finding a number we can multiply 2 times to get the number inside the root. So which number can we multiply? That is 3 times to get 125. So we're going to say 5 times 5 times 5. So 5 times 5 is going to give us 25. So 25 times 5, so this one is going to give us 125. So 1, 2, 3. So 5 times 5, 25, 25 times the last 5. It's going to give us 125. So the cube root of 125 is going to be a 5 minus, what is the square root of 9? Which number can you multiply 2 times such that when you multiply 2 times by itself, you can get a 9. So this is going to be 3 times 3, which gives us a 9. So in this regard, we're now going to say the square root of 9 is going to be a 3. So 5 minus 3, the answer is now going to give us a 2. Having done so, it means we have answered the common 5 questions that are ever in Mathematics Paper 1, Section B. I believe this is going to help your preparation to see into it that you have that distinction more than 75% and get your dream marks. Subscribe to this YouTube channel and share the video, tag of those that have grade 9 siblings or those that are in grade 9 and have phones made that they can be able to find this same video very much beneficial. See you in the next video. For now, it's a very good bye.